Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again, and I'm back with my review of the Season 2 finale of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol. So, overall, pretty decent finale, It didn't go any way I thought it was going to go. I was kind of expecting, all four of them were going to get in the plane, because something was going to happen. They were going to be attacked, or there's going to be a massive horde of walkers coming or something like that. And it was just like, all right, screw it, everybody on the plane, let's go, we'll do what we can, and all of them try to squeeze on the plane, and, they take off and fly off, and, something happens, the weight or something got damaged, and, because that's the whole thing is season 3, they're going to Spain. So, that's kind of what I thought was going to happen. They want to take off, and we got a fuel leak or something like that. We don't have enough fuel to, get all the way back to the States and stuff like that. We gotta land somewhere, and they, land in Spain or crash land in Spain or something like that. But nope, nothing like that at all. The episode starts out, with Daryl and Laurent here. We had a pretty cool scene of, Laurent playing guitar and stuff like that, and, Daryl's kind of singing along and stuff. And then, of course, he says he's going to be the one that's going to be staying behind. He needs to go back, with Carol and stuff like that. So, those two kind of, say, like, their goodbyes, and, you'll be fine. And I think that's what we were singing. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I can't get this thing working right. But yeah, they pretty much, say goodbyes and stuff like that. Daryl's like, I'll see you again soon and stuff like that. I'll find my way back. I found my way here. I can find a way back. Yeah, then of course moving on, I was trying to make sure they get to the plane and get the plane to take off. We got, I forget his name, and Cordone here and stuff, going through like this hospital until they end up getting captured by, I guess, Madame Janae's, I guess, new number 2, because I think he was number 2, at least her number 2 for a while. But then after he kind of defected and stuff like that, I guess she became, her number 2. But then she kind of, after Madame Janae got killed and stuff like that, she kind of joined the nest, and I guess kind of went on their crazy radical prophecy and stuff like that, But yep, everybody's looking for the plane, where's the plane? We want to know where the plane is, and Cordone here is, trying to do his best to cover, and, oh, they left, and no, we've been watching, no planes have taken off, but they do end up getting rescued by, I'm terrible with names on this show and stuff like that, but yeah, she comes and rescues both of them, and, they all escape. And then, of course, we go back here to, to Ash, Carol, and Laurent. Carol's trying to, I guess, smooth things over and stuff like that. Laurent thinks it's all his fault, Ash doesn't like him and stuff. And then he was talking to Carol about, you shouldn't lie, it's not good to lie and stuff like that. And then I believe Carol says she's going to stay behind too. So everybody's staying behind. So kind of interesting there. There was a pretty good conversation between, her and Laurent and Carol and stuff. But Daryl's off helping Ash find a hose and stuff like that to, continue to fix the plane. And, he saves his life, because out came a walker about to attack him, and Daryl grabs him and pulls him right back. Then we got the woman from the underground thing. I don't remember what it was exactly called. Like the whole Citadel Church thing was, the nest and stuff, so I'm not sure. I just call it the underground. But yep, she ends up getting basically ambushed by, once again, formerly Madame Gene's number 2. Where is the plane? And everybody wants the plane, and she ends up, striking a deal. She's like, well, what if I kill you? Well, you do. Whatever. So they end up striking a deal and stuff like that, because she wants the plane as well. Everybody wants the plane. I mean, that's what happens when there's only one working plane. Everybody wants it. Where they'd all go, I don't know. It would be interesting. Then, of course, we got Daryl and Carol's, talking and stuff like that with Ash. And, that's when Cordone and... I forget this guy's name, too. Jesus, I am terrible with names on this show. But they show up saying, hey, other people are looking for you. They're on their way. Yep, and this is when they're getting ready to... looking around for the plane and trying to find where it is. And, kind of funny, this woman leads them down basically into a trap. Although I don't know if she really expected it or not, because some of the time when some of the walkers were attacking and stuff, she was just kind of like, I don't know if she was just terrified of the walkers or just didn't expect all these walkers down here. But yeah, all these different funky walkers attacked him in an ambush and stuff like that, which was pretty cool. And this other woman here ends up getting bit, but she makes it out, and the woman from the underground doesn't. And she gets torn apart. But the other woman here is basically on borrowed time, because she got bit in the arm and the face. I don't remember if it was the face. I know it was the arm, because she does have like blood up here and stuff. So I don't know if that was just... Yeah. Oh, right. These were the walkers Daryl first encountered when he first arrived. Like grabbed him and it kind of like burnt his hand and burned his arm. You can definitely see like the marks and stuff like that. But yeah, she is on she's screwed. She's on borrowed time. Then they get the plane going because they decide, you know what, Laurent is going to be the one that's going to go back, and Carol was going to go with him. Well, obviously Laurent's going, but Carol's going back with him. So they're going to go back to the Commonwealth, and Daryl will find his way, back to the States. And then, of course, her men show up. They say goodbye, and all hell breaks loose. Everyone's going for the plane. Everybody wants the plane. They're starting to shoot. And then you got Daryl and Cordone and the other guy all trying to provide as much cover as they can. While Ash taxis out and gets the plane enough runway to to lift off. So they're providing as best cover as they can. And then you got a dirt bike who's chasing after him. Daryl's trying to pick him off and stuff like that. Finally does kill him. And then you got this little Jeep thing that chases after him next. Daryl's once again providing as much cover as he can until he runs out of ammo. And the plane takes off, and someone's not on the plane anymore. Carol pulled a Harry Houdini and just poof right out of the plane. And she took out the Jeep, and now both Daryl and Carol have stayed behind, and Ash and Laurent are off back to the States. Apparently back to the Commonwealth, which I hope we get to see that. Well, I doubt we get to see that, but that would be kind of cool. I don't know if he knows where that is. So that'd be a little interesting, because they were talking about it, when Daryl and, when Carol and Laurent were talking about lying and stuff like that, she's like, you're going to make some really good friends at the Commonwealth and stuff like that. So I don't know if they know Ash knows where the Commonwealth is and stuff, so I don't know. But either way, we probably won't see him again. Probably until the end of the show. I mean, the end of the show, once the show finally comes to an end, because I highly doubt they're going to bring him back for season 3 when they're going to Spain. I don't know how they'd write that. The plane, something wrong with the plane, so we had to turn around and look at that. We still found you here in Spain. I don't know, but yeah, he's pretty much done. We'll probably see him series finale, however many seasons the show goes on for. And then of course you got the woman here seeing the plane taking off, and well, that's the end of that. You're not getting that plane anymore, and yeah, she kills herself because, well, she got bit. And she got that face, that handprint on her face too. So yeah, so now Daryl and Carol are now behind on their own, trying to find their way back. This guy here says he knows some people that might be able to help them. They're Scottish, so they're gonna try to, here they coming to hopefully help Daryl and Carol get back to the States. So we get some pretty cool dialogue between those two and stuff like that. Everybody here, everybody's hopes and dreams and stuff. These two here share a moment together. Daryl and Cardone have another moment together once again. God, trying to skip, go through as much of this as I can. And then, of course, there is a lot of Sophia moments in this episode, which was actually really cool. Going all the way back to Sophia, which we will see later on, in the episode here. But yeah, they go to the, what do they call this at the end of the video? The channels. Yeah, I think that's what they called it, a channel. But yeah, it goes from France to England, which once again didn't expect them to be heading towards England. But I guess going towards England is, apparently a safe bet. That's what they assume, because hey, it's on an island. I mean, if you can control the outbreak there, you're pretty much well off. You got really no one that can really get to you unless walkers are coming on boats. I mean, if you can control all of England, Ireland, Scotland, and somehow take care of everything there, you're pretty well safe, as compared to all these other countries where walkers can come in from all these other different countries, from the north, the south, the east, the west, wherever. England, it's you're just an island, so but yeah, they do try to it's kind of funny they call it that, but yeah, that's what they call it at the end of the episode, in the the post behind the scenes, or the making of the episode. Yeah, they call it a channel. So it runs from France to England, and they go in here, they start making their way, and then of course we come across some actually really cool walkers and stuff like that, illuminated walkers. So apparently in the making of they're supposed to be luminous walkers by some sort of what do you say? Not I guess a parasect? No, not a parasect. God, what did Greg Nicotero say? God, the word is right on the tip of my tongue. It's not a parasect. I can't remember what he called it, but but yeah, he gave a reason as to why they're glowing and stuff like that, which is actually really cool. Apparently they used all sorts of like LED lights and stuff like that, and they were very worried about the wires and stuff like that. You know, if any of them moved a little too much, that would pull the wire out, and it just wouldn't work. But yeah, I mean, they look really cool. Yeah, what is that word? It's not a parasite. God, I don't want to have to jump all the way to it. What did he say it was? Because he gave a reason as to why they're glowing and they look the way they do. Screw it. Jump ahead. I don't know how much of this I can actually like.
Something a little crazy. We were talking about bats, and there'd be lots of bats there, and then we
talked about guano. Yep, there we go.
The effects of ingesting guano. So then we ran with that.
So it's a mix between a kind of reality and kind of dream nightmare, you know.
Yeah, because they all hallucinate.
How to give resolve to the Daryl.
When they were going, see, I think it's just enough to make that.
I'm trying to see like how much I can actually show without getting,
guano. So then we,
you know, goddamn claimed. Yeah, because they wanted it with bats.
Some blacklight activated paints, and then we have several full body suits,
which is really cool.
If you pull bioluminescent walkers.
Risks and jeopardies that they encounter.
That's where he says it.
The zombies, I was shocked by their beauty. There are new zombies that are very different, and they are amazing.
I'm probably gonna get claimed for all this.
We've been testing these bioluminescent walkers. This fungus that gets underneath this.
Fungus. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't figure out that word. So yeah, they're fungus-infested walkers, which is actually really cool. And it basically causes everyone to pretty much hallucinate. So, yeah, of course, as you know, as they get further and further into the tunnels, deeper and deeper into the episode they go, all of them start to hallucinate and stuff like that. You know, Carol starts to see, you know, Walker Sophia. Cordone sees his brother. Daryl sees Isabel. And, yeah, everyone just, you know, is hallucinating from this fungus and stuff like that. You know, Carol sees what she thinks of Sophia, kind of chases after her. Cordone, as he sees his brother and stuff like that. Daryl comes and, you know, helps him because, you know, hey, he's being attacked by a walker, you know, go help him. So even though Daryl's just killing a random walker, that's not what he sees. He sees, you know, Daryl's killing his brother again. And yeah, he ends up going after Daryl, and those two get into a fight and everything like that. And yeah, this is kind of crazy too. As Carol's chasing after Walker Sophia, she comes across a Walker version of herself, which actually is pretty cool. In the post-credit stuff, they actually made this Walker set up for allegedly Carol's death in season 4 of The Walking Dead, because apparently that's when Carol was originally going to die, was in season 4 of The Walking Dead. That's what, you know, she said in the post-credit thing, and that's why they had this Walker that pretty much looked like her, which he said was kind of crazy. But yeah, it's pretty insane. Yep, and once again, you only get into Cordone and him get into the fight. He gets a pretty good stab on Daryl. But yeah, he gets back up. He sees his brother, and chases off after him. Apparently, we have no idea what happened to him, because even in the post-credit thing, they just said he just took off. So, don't know if he's alive or dead. He just took off. I don't know. So, I mean, kind of a shame, because, I mean, he is actually pretty cool character. You know, he's had some pretty interesting arcs, you know, after going after Daryl and then kind of, you know, redeeming himself and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of a shame we'll probably never see any of these characters really again, because, you know, we're leaving France, so, you know, kind of stinks, but it is what it is, I guess. And then, of course, we get this really cool moment here with, once again, Carol's hallucinating, and she sees Sophia, alive and not a walker, and they, kind of have a moment of, I guess, Carol just saying goodbye. Pretty much. She really didn't get a chance to say, goodbye or anything like that. Going all the way back, she was getting attacked by walkers, so she had to run, and Rick went after her and tried to help her, but in the end it didn't do her any good. She didn't get to say anything to Sophia, because she was gonna say something. She was going to say, like, Sophia and stuff, but Lori covered her mouth because she didn't want her, Carol, to attract even more walkers to them hiding under the cars. So, yeah, this was a pretty touching moment of Carol just, I guess, kind of saying goodbye to Sophia, Pretty cool moment, Carol's like, I want to go with you and stuff, but... yeah, Sophia just turns and walks away. And then, of course, Daryl got stabbed and stuff like that. Then he got attacked by the two people that were supposedly going to help him, the Scottish people that were going to help him, but they had gas masks or face masks and stuff like that to, prevent them from really hallucinating and stuff. But, they kind of kicked the crap out of Daryl. And that's when he sees Isabel. And, she gives him a talk, and Daryl sees a hallucination of, I believe, his grandfather. And, Daryl takes care of both those two people and takes them out. And then he reunites with Carol. They put on the masks, and that was it. Oh, yeah, can't play that. Can't play that. Can't have that music going. And they just continue to go through the tunnel. I guess so they're going to, to England. I don't know how. Yeah, this is not how I expected the the show to end. I thought it was going to end, with them in Spain, or landing in Spain, or arriving in Spain, or just something in Spain. So I don't know. I guess they just I don't know. I don't know how season 3 is all going to play out. So I guess we're going to England, and I don't know, try to see if they can find another plane or a boat back to the States, and then something happens, and then they end up getting detoured to Spain. I don't know, because season 3 is taking place in Spain, and once again, some of the filming stuff, Spain looks really nice. It's really cool seeing all these, seeing these different countries and stuff like that. France was really cool, the landscape, the mountains, just, the Eiffel Tower and stuff like that, the Louvre, all these, famous landmarks. It was really cool seeing all that. A lot of stuff like The Walking Dead just didn't have. I mean, which is fine, but it was just, we're in the woods, we're in the forest, or we're in, some small town, and they weren't like, they were in like the city. Season 1 they were kind of like in the city and stuff like that, and then later on with when they met Princess and stuff like that, they were kind of in the city a little bit, but not like, there, like you're not filming in like right in the middle of like downtown Atlanta, and you're seeing all that. It's like, you're kind of on like, the outskirts, close down like a street on like the outskirts. You can kind of see some skyscrapers and stuff like that, but it just didn't have the feel of, in the middle of like the busy city, But yeah, some of the stuff even in Spain is going to look really cool. So it is really nice seeing all these different, countries and stuff like that. I have no idea where they're going to go with the show. I wonder if we'll even see, probably not, but anything more with Laurent. I highly doubt, like I said earlier, we'll highly doubtly see him again, probably in the series finale, because you can't really show him going back to the well, no, can't really show him in the Commonwealth, because even if you filmed a scene like that, you'd still have to get like some I don't know, maybe you could, because last I heard they still had the Commonwealth set up still there. I mean, I guess you don't really need any like the major characters to show up, so I don't know, maybe you could just hire some, just regular Commonwealth citizens and stuff like that. Just some people of the Commonwealth, just to, hey, welcome to the Commonwealth, and, kind of get like that scene, so okay, so he has arrived in the States and he is now at the Commonwealth. I doubt we'll see something like that, but never know. I don't know. I have no idea where the show's going. I mean, season 3 is filming in Spain, but here we are going to England, so I don't know. But yeah, it was a pretty decent season finale. Not the best, but a lot of really cool action, some really cool fight scenes. Once again, all the shooting and stuff like that, while Daryl and Cordone and the other guy were defending the plane while they were trying to take off and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. The luminous walkers and stuff was actually pretty cool as well. So yeah, I mean, it was an alright season finale, just not great, just okay. At least I think it was. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the hell happens in season 3, because like I said, this channel goes from France to England, so I don't know how we get from there to Spain, but guess we'll have to find out. So anyways, there we go. There is the season 2 finale of Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol. Pretty okay season finale. Kind of stinks. We'll probably never see really any of these other characters ever again. Who knows what the fate of Cordone is, because like they said, he just ran off. And whether he's alive or not, we don't know. So yeah, but it is what it is. So anyways, let me know, what did you guys think? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Where do you think we go from here? Are we gonna see, I don't think we're gonna see England, because I haven't seen them talk about any type of filming in England. So I don't know what's gonna happen, where we're gonna go from here, but let me know what you guys think. But other than that, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media. Links in the description box below. And other than that, just gonna have to wait till Dead City comes out, and then I can do some reviews on that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna really do reactions to that stuff really anymore. It's just too much of a hassle. All the stupid copyright stuff, no matter how many times I dispute it and stuff like that, it doesn't work, and it's, I got fair claim on it and stuff, but it doesn't matter. YouTube doesn't, help with any of that stuff either, so it's just a hassle. I can have my video up for like 2-3 weeks and stuff like that, then all of a sudden, oh, wait a minute, oh yeah, now it's claimed, now we're taking the video down. It's like, well, it's been up for like 2-3 weeks, now all of a sudden you're claiming it? Like, so these are just easier. I will be continuing on with the other videos I've been doing, the speculative videos from Thrifty Typewriter, which is very cool. I have, I think, season 7? Yeah, season 7, 8, and I think he just dropped season 9. So I got a few more of those to do, because those have been great too. And if there's any other videos you guys want me to check out, let me know, because I'd be happy to do a video on them. But, yeah, other than that, yeah, just stick around. More videos are on the way, and I will see you guys next time.